Hey Sunshine fam, welcome to today's episode of the Neo Sunshine podcast. We're coming to you from one of my favorite places, the serene Vaal River banks. It's my little escape when life feels like it's too much to handle. And today we're getting real about something many of us struggle with, mental health. Whether it's from the stress of job hunting, dealing with pressure from family, or just feeling stuck, it's okay to admit that things aren't always perfect. But we'll also talk about how to rise, because in the end, we must survive. So let's dive in. I want to start by sharing some personal struggles I've been facing lately. We talked a lot in previous episodes about the job hunt, but what we didn't cover was how much it can mess with your head. It's not just constant rejection, it's dealing with expectations from people who just don't get it. Like my mother, I know she loves me and wants what's best for me, but she doesn't always understand how tough it is out here. She keeps asking, when are you going to get a job? And sometimes you just don't have the answers they want to hear. You feel like you're failing them and yourself. Self-judgment can be harsh. You start asking, what's wrong with me? Am I not good enough? And those thoughts, they're heavy. And to make things worse, life loves to throw curveballs, right? Just when I needed my car the most, boom, it breaks down. Not once, not twice, it's like really. And as if that wasn't enough stress, some mechanics see you coming from a mile away when you're a young woman. They assume you don't know anything about cars, so they charge you extra. They take longer to fix it, and you end up feeling powerless. It's a mess. But you know what? Even in moments like that, when everything seems to fall apart, you've got to find a way to push through. The car might break down, but we can't let our spirits do the same. One thing I've learned is that when life feels overwhelming, you need to find healthy ways to cope. For me, being here at the Vaal River helps me clear my mind. There's something about the calm of the water that just allows my thoughts to settle. It's my space to breathe and reflect without feeling pressured. But we all have our own ways of coping. Some people prefer to talk it out, others need to spend time alone, and that's perfectly okay. Sometimes just being able to say, I'm struggling, is enough to take some weight off your shoulders. Talking to people you trust is another big one. There's something so powerful about sharing your struggles with someone who truly listens. It might be a close friend, a family friend, or even a therapist, but don't keep it all bottled up. It's tempting to just stay quiet and handle everything on your own, but opening up is part of healing. I've had my moments where just sitting with a friend and talking about my frustrations, whether it's my job search or my car, helped me feel lighter. They may not have all the answers, but sometimes you don't need answers. You just need to know someone cares. That said, spending time alone can be just as important. We live in a world that's so noisy, and sometimes you need to step away and reconnect with yourself. I come to places like this, by the water, in nature, because it helps me think clearly. I can process my emotions without distractions. And it's in these quiet moments that I remind myself I'm doing my best. Life is hard, and there will always be challenges, but I am enough. You are enough. Don't let the noise of the world make you forget that. So, how do we rise above all this? It's about perspective. Yes, things are tough right now. Job hunting is stressful. Parents have their expectations. Cars break down, and people try to take advantage of you. But guess what? We keep going. We rise above because we have to. Because there's more to life than the struggles we face today. Every single challenge we overcome makes us stronger, more resilient, and that's something to be proud of. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to remind you that no matter what you're going through, it's okay to step back, to take a break, to breathe. Whether you're dealing with job stress, family pressure, or life just feels heavy, find your escape. Find your space to clear your thoughts, whether it's by the river like this, or simply sitting in your room. And remember, you're not alone. We are all figuring it out as we go. If you find this episode helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Give this video a thumbs up if it resonated with you, and drop a comment below to share your own experiences, struggles, or tips for coping. Let's keep the conversations going and support each other in rising above. Thanks for watching, Sunshine Fam. Until next time, keep shining.